Hello and welcome to a grand virtual opening of a very special place. My name is Rod Black. You may know me from sports and television. I'm not used to being in a place like this. In fact, I've never really been in a place like this in my life, and for many times I kind of wish I would have. Welcome to the grand opening of the Hospice Vaughan, the Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence. This is a really special place. And the reason I say I've never been in a place like this is because I haven't. Never had the opportunity to say goodbye to my dear friends, my family, my mom, who in her final days, I wish she would have been in a place like this, when the sun was setting, a chance to say goodbye, and you're surrounded by beauty. This is a brand new building, a brand new facility that has been built through the community, through friends, through benefactors, through you. But it's also been built through peace and love and compassion and humanity. So tonight, as we take you through a tour of this incredible place, we want to show it off. We want you to reflect. We want you to think. We want you to think. And we want you to care, because this is a place of caring and sharing. Welcome, everyone, to a very special grand opening.
Ani bojo minogajep sego ninozawashkwe kigijiba nimanikwe makwadodam Pikwakanagan First Nation in Donjaba. My name's Rachel. I'm known as Blue Morning Dancer. My family's from Pikwakanagan First Nation. We're Algonquin, and I'm from the Bear Clan. And our Indigenous view of the land, when I was asked to come today, our worldview of the land is very different than other people, and we're taught at a very early age to walk gently on Mother Earth and to respect the land, because we are direct descendants, stewards, keepers of the land, and it's our responsibility to continue to care for that land for our next generations to come. And today, we acknowledge the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat First Peoples. And we are covered under Treaty 13, signed with the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation.
Hi everybody, my name's Scott McMaster, and I'm the Manager of Communication and Stewardship at Hospice Vaughan. The new Hospice Vaughan Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence is open. And today we're getting together, although virtually, not our usual style, and celebrating this wonderful milestone in the city of Vaughan. It is with great pleasure and joy that I now introduce the Executive Director of Hospice Vaughan, Belinda Marchese.
Thanks very much, Scott. Hi, my name is Belinda Marchese, and I'm the Executive Director here at Hospice Vaughan. It's with great pleasure that I share a few warm and heartfelt words with you today. I think about hospice and I think about family. The Hospice Vaughan family has entered a very new chapter in opening our brand new healthcare facility, the Mario Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence. It's truly been a decade of vision and dreaming about how can we bring care at home to here in Vaughan. Opening up our healthcare facility includes now that we can extend our hospice services in the community, our hospice at home program, our support to children and families and caregivers in a much more meaningful way. At the end of the day, we're here to live as best as we can. Hospice is about compassion, it's about kindness, it's about being there for each other. Being a compassionate community here in the city of Vaughan is what's been happening for 26 years. Sometimes it just takes my breath away when I think about all the people of our past, our friends, our leaders, our former staff, the volunteers, all of the people we've served. You know, we always will have them in our hearts. As we move forward and we take care of others that are requiring hospice care, to make sure that they have the dignity and the compassion as they live their lives, as their families are supported through that journey, and making sure that after someone dies, that they have the opportunity to have support as well. Hospice is an emotional journey, but it's an important one that we are going to face for our families, for our friends, for our loved ones. There is no factor of we will never know when our time will come to an end. But the focus of hospice care is to ensure that we are living as best as we can. And it's really something special that I think people often don't want to think about. But as they age or as they cope with illness, they have to start to think and plan for that journey. This hospice palliative care hub that we are now in to greater serve our community and our region will allow us to do that. We're going to be partnering with our healthcare partners, our community partners. We're going to hear from our cultural and spiritual leaders, our older adult clubs. We're going to be hearing from the community, and they're going to know more about hospice care in Vaughan, and they're going to know that they can reach out to us. If it's at the time when you're first diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, if you've been having a reoccurring challenging health journey, if you're approaching your end of life, no matter where you are in that spectrum, Hospice Vaughan is going to be here for you. We have a very dedicated and devoted team. It's all about family at the end of the day, isn't it? Our family at home, our family in the community, the people that give of themselves to ensure that we can provide the support in our community, in our home, and here in our end-of-life care facility. Having these hospice residence beds will allow people to journey if they need to in a place that's going to be comforting to them, to their family. Children are welcome. We embrace the family. It's really important that you think about the roots of hospice. Hospice derives from a Latin word that has the meaning to host and guest others. In that root, it includes hospitality, hospital, hotel, hostel. A lot of religious communities embrace the journey as well and have so for decades. Thank you for being part of our family. To our donors, to our supporters, honestly, we could not do it without you as well. We are here for one another. In the end of the day, it's all about family.
This is a very special day here in the city of Vaughan, where we see the opening of the Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence right here in our great city of Vaughan. This building is the manifestation of all that is wonderful and beautiful about our city and about our citizenship. I want to take this opportunity to express my warmest and sincerest gratitude to the many volunteers and donors who really showed what citizenship here in the city of Vaughan is truly all about. You are exceptional citizens, and we are celebrating you today on this very exceptional day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Christine Elliott, Ontario's Deputy Premier and Minister of Health. I want to extend my sincere congratulations on the opening of Hospice Vaughan, Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence. This is an exciting moment for you and for your community, and I'm so pleased that you are able to safely celebrate the first hospice palliative care hub in the region. Vaughan's community and in-home hospice services have a long history of supporting those in need. From hospice day programs to grief and bereavement services, you have been there for thousands of families in Vaughan and the surrounding regions for over 26 years. Thank you to the many staff and volunteers for your compassion, selflessness, and incredible efforts to care for patients and families when they need you the most. The new Hospice Vaughan, Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence will build on your long history of delivering high-quality hospice and palliative care. And with 10 new hospice beds and a modern residence, this will go a long way to ensuring those in need have access to palliative care services when they need them. Our government is committed to ensuring patients receive the care, dignity, and respect they deserve in every stage of their life, and we are proud to call the team at the Hospice Vaughan valued partners. So once again, congratulations to you and the community on this exciting milestone.
I'm Michael Tobolo, the MPP for Vaughan Woodbridge and the Minister responsible for mental health and addictions for the province of Ontario. I'm proud that we have a community that is dedicated to helping people with life-limiting illnesses live fully in comfort and with dignity until they die, while providing support for their families, friends, and caregivers. It gives me great pleasure to officially celebrate the grand opening of the new Hospice Vaughan Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence.
I am so proud and so excited for the Vaughan community for standing strong in support of this incredible project. To our donors, to the hardworking volunteers, to the talented staff at Hospice Vaughan, I say thank you. We thank you on behalf of the Vaughan community for doing everything possible to get it done and show that compassion and that respect that every single human life deserves. We are grateful for your partnership. Our government is proud to have supported this project, and I can't wait to visit.
Hi, I'm Gila Marto, the MPP for Thornhill, and I want to congratulate Hospice Vaughan on opening their Palliative Care Center of Excellence here in Vaughan.
As a Member of Parliament for Vaughan Woodbridge, I congratulate Hospice Vaughan on your new home, the Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence, and on expanding your incredible palliative care gold standards to those in our community. Thank you to Belinda and her amazing team, as well as to our community leaders, supporters, and volunteers who have made this vision become a reality. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Deb Schultz, MP for King Vaughan and Canada's Minister of Seniors. This opening celebration of the beautiful new Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence is another important milestone in Hospice Vaughan's caring journey. We should all be very proud of what we've accomplished together to deliver excellence in care for those facing end of life or coping with the loss of a loved one. Congratulations, Hospice Vaughan, as you embark on this next chapter.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over that rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over that rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over that rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Birds fly over that rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I?
The Cortellucci family is proud to see the opening of the Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence. As a family, we are mindful of the important work that Hospice Vaughan provides to our community. Their care, love, and understanding of people's needs during sensitive and challenging times is a testament to their nurturing human spirit. To be able to support Hospice Vaughan's role in transforming palliative care services for citizens of Vaughan is an honor. As an organization, they often go unacknowledged for their contributions, yet daily they provide a compassionate and dignified environment for individuals and their loved ones. The new state-of-the-art facility will have a deep and meaningful impact on the Vaughan community. We would like to thank all the Hospice Vaughan staff, volunteers, and board members for their tireless hard work and effort in making such a thoughtfully planned new home for Hospice Vaughan. We encourage others to lend their support. As a community, we grow stronger when we give a helping hand.
Hi, my name is Wendy Graham, and I'm Manager of Community Services for Hospice Vaughan. Now that we're in our wonderful new building, we've been able to not only continue to meet the needs of our community, but expand a lot of our community programs. With a holistic approach to supporting people in their mind, body, and spirit, we are enhancing our complementary therapies program. We're working on advocacy, navigation, as well as counseling, group support, and psychosocial support. There's so many ways we want to help and support our community, and we will continue to do so.
Hi, I'm Barb Fitzgerald, the Director of Hospice Services, and we're in the residence area of the hospice. We realize that we have an opportunity to make a big difference. And it's about the team that we've brought together to provide the care and support to people and their families coming to Hospice Vaughan. Whether it's building services, food and hospitality, the care team, or our executive director, they're all specialized in the work that they do, and they're all driven by what's most important to the person and their family at that moment. As we settle in, we're moving towards becoming a hub of excellence, where we hope that students will come to learn about best practices and about person-centered care. We're also hoping that we can have researchers come to do their research in issues about hospice palliative care. And at the end of the day, we realize as we settle in and look at one another and care for our clients that are starting to come to Hospice Vaughan, we really have something quite special here.
Hello, I'm Dr. Vincent Maida. I'm a palliative medicine and wound management specialist. I'm a medical director at the newly opened Hospice Vaughan. My involvement in palliative medicine is a long-standing one, serving this community for over 30 years. Our community group of palliative medicine doctors have served this community, helping patients and their families in their homes for decades now. All of us on our team have long identified a major gap in our healthcare system, namely the lack of residential beds for terminally ill patients who needed admission, who could not be managed at home. The opening of our beds at the new Hospice Vaughan is an incredible new asset for our healthcare system, and will be an exemplar for integration in healthcare together with all of the other elements in our healthcare system. I can't say enough in terms of how foundational a residential hospice is for any community. It is part of the bedrock of any healthcare system, and no healthcare system can truly call itself comprehensive and complete without a residential hospice. And in Vaughan, I mean, we are going through an incredibly exciting time in the city of Vaughan, where within the same year we're opening up an acute hospital and a brand new residential hospice. This bodes incredibly well and favorably for the citizens of Vaughan and beyond, in terms of being able to access a full spectrum of healthcare services, not the least of which is hospice and palliative care services. Most people don't realize the universality of hospice palliative care. I often say, I use the example of other areas of healthcare, such as psychiatry, for instance. Only 25 to 30% of us will need a psychiatrist in our lifetime, and about 50% of us will need a gynecologist, but 100% of us will need hospice palliative care in our lifetime. And it's really important to highlight that and really demonstrate that this is such an important and core part of healthcare delivery. And our new Hospice Vaughan will be helping thousands of patients and their families, and again, work integratively with all the other elements in our healthcare system. The journey that has led us to the ultimate opening of this hospice has been a very emotional one, and one that has been filled with incredible inspiration. On behalf of Hospice Vaughan, we'd like to thank all of the wonderful volunteers, our wonderful community, our donors, and all of our political champions, all of which collectively have contributed significantly to make this a reality.
Hello, my name is Renata Rizzardi. I'm chair of the board of Hospice Vaughan. Welcome to the Quiet Room, my favorite room at the Mario and Nick Cortellucci Hospice Palliative Care Center of Excellence, built on land provided by the Toronto and Region Conservation Authority. What an incredible journey Hospice Vaughan has had. A journey that started decades ago, started by a handful of women who met in the basement of a public library because they had an idea. The idea started a conversation The conversation turned into a plan. The plan turned into a goal, and the goal has been realized. So here we are today. Hospice Vaughan was able to realize its goal because numerous members of the community, individuals, organizations, all believed in the services that Hospice Vaughan has been providing to the community through financial contributions, through donations of goods and services. These individuals and these organizations wanted to ensure that Hospice Vaughan got a good start to its journey. Several unions, private businesses, healthcare partners, all made substantial donations to ensure the sustainability of this journey. All three levels of government understood and appreciate the value of the services delivered by Hospice Vaughan to those in need. Through funding, through various initiatives and grants, they joined Hospice Vaughan along this journey. Volunteers, hundreds of volunteers, dedicating hundreds of thousands of hours, doing whatever it took to get us to realize our goal. Board of directors, past and present, all volunteers, never lost sight of the goal and worked diligently to get us to achieve success. The executive director and her staff worked diligently during the course of this journey, but more importantly than that, they worked tirelessly to ensure no gaps were left for those who were receiving services from Hospice Vaughan. A special acknowledgement to Mayor Mauricio Bevilacqua for his support and inspiration during the course of this journey and beyond. And a special recognition to Mario and Nick Cortellucci for the compassion and the philanthropy they have demonstrated to Hospice Vaughan. So, here we are. Hospice Vaughan has a permanent home, and the doors are open. They will always be open. They will be open to receive, to welcome, to support. Please, when the need arises, walk through those doors. There will always be somebody there to greet you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Martelli, and I'm honored to be here today. My story with Hospice Vaughan began in 2014, and it's been 7 years, and I'm honored to be here, like I said, and what can I say? I'm proud. I'm proud, I'm fulfilled, I'm satisfied. I feel like it's been a long journey that has finally come to fruition. So back in 2014, I was a client. My late husband was battling brain cancer, and I had a newborn and a 2-year-old. And I was, like I've said many times, I was in a whirlwind of emotion. And Hospice Vaughan reached out, and they literally picked me up off the floor and helped me cope. And they helped Joe cope. And that's when it began. And 7 years later, I'm here. I spoke at the 2015 gala about the importance of having a hospice within our community. I spoke at the groundbreaking ceremony, and I basically say it with all my heart that a community doesn't feel like a community unless you can lean on each other and support each other and help each other through all of life's challenges, whether it's palliative care or even healing and having hope and trying to navigate this thing called life. And I'm overjoyed and somewhat emotional about being here and actually seeing it. And now my journey is not over. I am a capital donor, I am a volunteer, and I continue to give back, not only in honor of my late husband, but for my children, for my community, for my friends, for my family. And it's just such a great feeling, and I'm proud. Thank you.
It's a really proud day for all of us in our community and here in the Hospice Vaughan family. It's a special time when things transition and change. And there's always learnings in life along our journey. One of the things that I want to talk to you today a little bit about is about the elephant. A stone tablet discovered in Greece once read, "Plato told me that everything I need to know about in life can be seen in elephants. They're tender and strong. They're silly and smart. Elephants tug at our emotions, and perhaps we do to them as well." Elephants have a positive and symbolic meaning all over the world. They're considered to be a symbol of good luck, power, success, wisdom, and experience. I'd like to introduce you to Ellie the elephant. Ellie is a symbol here in our hospice community across our province. The reason why Ellie the elephant is a symbol is because we want to have the conversations about the elephant in the room. In hospice care, people often are cautious to have conversations that talk about the vulnerabilities of life. And that includes the journey that leads us to our end of life. So as we embrace our new beginning here in our new healthcare facility, it's one that we want to let our community know that it's okay to talk about hospice. It's okay to come together. It's okay to have wisdom and share experiences. And it's okay to support each other, just like the elephants do in their community, and just as they do when they're embracing a new member into their family and as one exits as well. So thanks for supporting Hospice Vaughan, and we'll continue to have these important conversations together. This room is our spiritual room. It's a room for reflection. It's a room to connect. It means a lot to me, and it might mean something to those that we care for here as well. In this room, our community is going to bring lots of pieces that reflect them, nature, religion, beliefs, tranquility. Truly, it's going to be one that's created by our community. It's a place that we hope to offer music therapy, to bring music, to bring quiet, and just to bring togetherness. Something special happened. For me, I was thinking about, how do you thank a community that has been generous and kind for 26 years? How do you thank the past leaders in the community? How do you thank the staff? How do you thank the volunteers, the heart of the organization? I really don't know, but I had a dream. I had a dream about the rainbow. I had a dream vividly about the colors in the rainbow. And it made me think about our opening. It made me think about how people come together, sometimes even when you can't see them. So I thought about wanting to do something special to say thank you to people, and I didn't really know what that would look like. But I went searching for something, and I came across a beautiful woman who's a glass artist, and she's made something for Hospice Vaughan. She's made a beautiful little glass sculpture that will hang here. And for those that we care for, the families we serve, the volunteers, and those that are part of our community that have helped us along our journey, as we see you when the time is right and it's safe, she helped me make these special glass tokens. They're made with love. They have little colors of the rainbow. No two are alike, just like no two people are alike. And it says, "Rainbow colors live forever." And it's in honor of our opening. It's the honor of our community. And it's the honor of us coming together to celebrate our next chapter. So my thanks to each and every person along our journey that's made it possible. And as I sit here in this room, the spiritual and reflection room, I hope you take a moment to think about how you're impacting the lives of others, how you're going to continue to support Hospice Vaughan, and just to be there for yourself as well.
Well, everyone, it certainly does take a village to put together a production like we have had this evening. I want to thank Rod Black. I want to thank our elected officials and all of the contributors to the event this evening. Dia, that was a beautiful rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I want to also thank Ancaster Pope for their drone footage and their video shots inside of our facility. And last but not least, I want to thank RenderCast. our media guide, who's been our primary media supporter for a number of years now. To our staff and to our volunteers, thank you for your patience and your flexibility.
So that is what Hospice Vaughan is all about. We hope you enjoyed this virtual grand opening. We hope that everybody will be able to get together soon and enjoy this very special place. So much has gone into this, so much thought. They haven't missed a beat, so much love. And because this place is so important to these people, it is going to mean so much to this region, to this community. A special thank you to everyone involved here, the Cortellucci family, the donors, the benefactors, the volunteers. Where would they be without them? The politicians who also helped make this dream happen. And it's only the beginning. We encourage you all to get involved, be involved. This is going to be like a home to many people. I've been in this region for the last 25 years, and there hasn't been a place like this. And I know it's an awkward choice, awkward to talk about late in life, death, the way you want to say goodbye. And it's not a choice for everyone. But if I had to make the choice, this is a perfect place. This is a perfect choice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for caring and sharing here at Hospice Vaughan.